CTK Reptiles here. Good morning, YouTubers. So I am out and about today, going to work. Something I wanted to talk about while I was driving. And yeah, I'm YouTubing and driving at the same time, so that's why I'm not looking at the camera directly. But I want to talk about, on my way to work, I want to talk about Tinley right fast. Hang on a second, let me do something. Alright, but before I go to work, I'm headed to get some coffee, because I need coffee for this day. Because if I don't get my coffee, I'm not going to make it, honestly. I have a problem. I'm addicted to Starbucks. And I gotta go get some before I go to work. Honestly, I don't do it all the time, but I actually got up early this morning, and because I thought I was supposed to be in a little bit earlier, but I forgot today wasn't truck day, so I got up early for no reason. I could have slept a little bit longer, it would have been nice, but I'm up, done some work, dropped off some deposits, but I want to talk about Tinley. Let me get back to that. I've never been. This will be the first time I go, and I was just like really curious about what all was there, like I'm guessing it's kind of like a large scale. Y'all can let me know, but I went to Repticon one time, and it was okay. Like, it was the first time I ever went. It was before I even started doing the reptiles, I've been doing reptiles all my life, but it's before I even started doing ball pythons. It was I actually had bought 2 ball pythons from Repticon. I had bought a lesser male and a pastel female, and we bought a bearded dragon, and it was my first time getting back into snakes. And then, like, several months later, I don't know, I guess I wasn't feeling it. So I'm just being honest. I guess I wasn't committed just yet, and so I sold them to somebody that was more committed than me at the time. And then I'm gonna say about a year went by, and then what got me inspired to get back into ball pythons was my first time ever seeing a mystic potion ball python, which looks like, like a bluish, lavenderish, whitish with blue eyes snake. And I was like, man, that's awesome, I want one of those. And so I hit the guy up that had, that the picture of the snake was on, and I was like, hey, I want this snake, or I just asked him all kind of questions and everything, and he, of course he answered them all. And I ended up trying to get that snake, or put a deposit on that snake, and like it was like a $500 snake. And at that time, like, I've never spent that much money on a snake. Like, I didn't realize I wasn't, I was new to the ball python hobby and all that stuff, and still new to it then, and I just didn't realize, like, them things, like, were expensive, how expensive they were back then, and or to me they were expensive. To some people that's not expensive, but at that time, I'm working 9 to 5. I'm just making only so much money, so I had the bills to pay and things like that. So to me that was expensive, and I was like, ugh. So anyway, I put a deposit on it, but I ended up having some relationship problems, and ended up having some financial problems. So I ended up kicking back and telling him I couldn't buy it, and told him he could, of course he kept, it was a non-refundable deposit, so kept the deposit. And I still stayed in contact with him, and then about another few months later, I ended up getting another one, or I ended up convincing myself to, or ended up talking to him more about snakes, and then I ended up looking on his website, because he used to have a website that he had put snakes up on that he don't do anymore. He don't even use the website anymore. He just uses social media platforms to sell his snakes now. But I ended up buying 6 finally. It will be the first 6 that you'll see on my Instagram. Well, yeah, I think it's on my Instagram page, on my Facebook page, my Twitter account. It's the first 6 snakes I ever got that I actually still have all 6 of them back when I first started about almost 5 years ago. When I first committed to it, and now you're looking. Now I'm running. I think I got like 40 different ball pythons right now, and I actually have 2 hognose snakes on hold that I'm getting in July, which I'm going to start a new journey on that, because I never even owned a hognose in my entire life. So that's something new. But I'm excited for Tinley. I want to go and check out what they got. I want to see, I'm guessing it's like like I was saying, Repticon on steroids. I'm hoping to see everybody there. Like Boxing Boa, I'm hoping that Mad Bio can work his way out and come. And some of the new people that I'm meeting every day, like I'm meeting so many different people every day. Snake Dad and some other people. I haven't really talked to all of them yet, but I'm sure that, eventually we'll all, talk and get to know one another. And because it's all about the reptiles, it's all about the passion that you have for what you're doing. And because my passion is pretty strong when it comes to the reptiles, and pretty strong when it comes to snakes, more snakes than anything, than any other reptile. I really love snakes, and I really love pythons and boas, and I'm starting to get into hognose a little bit, because I'm really interested in them, and I want to know more about them. I know they're lightly venomous, and I know you got to take a little bit more special care. Good thing I'm not really allergic to anything, so I'm not really worried about that. But I am going in here to get me a coffee and head back to work and get this day started. I hope everybody's having a great morning. I'm like half asleep, as you can tell. But I'm going to make this day the best I can make it, work my long day, and I guess I don't know what else after that. Go home. Maybe if I got some time, I'll go through some racks and see what's going on, see if I got anything going on today. But I hope everybody's having a great day. Y'all holler. If y'all holler at me, give me a shout out, like, subscribe, and tell me what you think about Tinley. Tell me what you think, what all they have there, because I haven't got a clue. It's going to be a first time for me. It's going to be a long drive for me. So just hit me up. Let me know what you think. Y'all have a great one. ZTK out.